Now we're going to introduce a new section that we've created called Mistaking Your Way to Success. And we're most excited about this section because it's basically encouraging people to go for their dreams and not be afraid to make mistakes or fail. Unfortunately, I find that in our culture and the way most school systems work is they focus on mistakes and they penalize you for it by giving red marks on papers and things like that. And when my kids were little, I remember about 2 or 3 years old, they're full of life and they're eager to try things and they don't even worry about what anyone thinks, and they make a lot of mistakes as they grow and they learn to walk and things like that. And I notice about the first, second grade, they start to be a little bit reserved and afraid to move forward because they're afraid of making mistakes and they want to do everything perfect to please the teacher or the parent. And so we thought, I bet you what holds most people back from following their bliss is being afraid to make that mistake or to fail. And so we created this section called Mistaking Your Way to Success. And I want to share the clips of my mistakes with you, because when I first did this dry run for the show, I found that I expected myself to be proficient and just flow seamlessly. I don't know where we get those ideas. Even with dancing, when I learn a routine, I expect to be seamless. And I don't know where we get these messages in our culture that when we try something, we're supposed to be perfect. So even though I know these principles, I was still hard on myself, and I was like, geez, I should have done it better, and things like that. And then I finally mellowed out and said, you know what? It's okay to make mistakes. That's how you learn. This is what I tell my kids all the time. So I wanted to share with you some of the bloopers or mistakes that I made as I was doing the dry run for the show. So we're going to take about 30 seconds to show you those, and then we'll be right back.
Stand by.
Second.
Okay.
Or we could do like
Is that really coffee that you guys were drinking?
Jokes?
go get in the truck and we'll go to Walmart.
I guess we're both beautiful dorks.
That was a good one.
Okay, you forgot the phone.
Oh.
Again. All right.
Okay.
That was fun. Gosh, I don't know if I can laugh at that again. So, what'd you think? I mistaken beautifully, didn't I?
Absolutely.
But I just wanted to tell you that if we could just take life a little lighter and enjoy the process, even the mistakes, because that's part of the learning process, I think life can be really fun. And I'd like to ask you, as an educator, I'm sure you saw a lot of students who were afraid to make mistakes, but we know that some of the greatest people that have accomplished great things were very good at making mistakes, which equaled success, correct? Do you have anything you'd like to share on that?
Well, I would say that what holds most people back is a fear of failure. They do not try because they're so afraid of failing. And you know, look at sports figures, you know, from the past century. Babe Ruth, the home run king, for so many years. What people don't realize about Babe Ruth and his home run record was that he also held another record, and that was the record for the most strikeouts.
See, I think that's great. But people accentuate on the positive, which is good. However, they fail to see that you have to make mistakes in order to get better. And I think that's an excellent example of somebody that wasn't afraid to go out there and do things. And also when you look at these people that are great investors too, they're willing to go out there and make mistakes. And a lot of millionaires or billionaires have filed bankruptcy how many times? Because they get back up, brush themselves off just like kids, and go again. And eventually they figure it out. And to me, that's what life is about anyway. Don't you agree?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree absolutely.
We want to invite all the viewers to email us, write in, Twitter or Facebook us about mistaking your way to success. If you can be vulnerable enough and courageous enough and bold enough to share with us your mistakes as you go towards what you want and what you desire, we would be most grateful, because as you do that, you're inspiring and uplifting the rest of us and saying it's okay for us to make mistakes. As a matter of fact, it's necessary. So we appreciate you joining us in this section, and we look forward to seeing your clips soon. And in closing today, I want to thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
I'm just excited about you doing your passion, and through that you're inspiring other people to live their passion. And so I would like to close with something for everybody to ponder. If you could do anything in your life, anything, if money, time, education was not an issue, what would it be? And I would love to hear your comments. So please visit us on beautifuldorks.com. You could either join us on Facebook, Twitter, or email. and share with us what your passion is and send us those clips, because we're really excited to come together and for us all to uplift and inspire one another. And yes, I'm a beautiful dork, but I can't help it. So I'd like for you to join us and do the same. And we can be a community of beautiful dorks. So thanks, and we'll see you next time.